guys, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, and today we're taking out the BWP-1M Puma. This is the first Polish vehicle to be added into the game, and it is a Tier 4 Premium. Now, it's another one of these weird exclusive vehicles that Obsidian's been adding into the game. I don't know if they're sort of like the early reward vehicles, so when the game's later on its stages, people will be like, oh my god, I haven't seen these, or whatever, but why do I want to talk about that? So this is basically a Tier 4 BMP-1. I originally thought, oh, it's going to be like a BMP-1P. It might have an ATGM. No, this thing only has heat and HE. And I have 27 rounds of both. That's the stock configuration. That's what it comes with, simply because, you know, HE can come in handy sometimes, because the heat rounds are not always reliable. And I'll be showing you a good game here, but I'm showing you the flaws and limitations of the vehicle at the same time. So, BMP-1, we already know that this vehicle has the worst, terrible gun depression for an AFV. Now, right here as I was driving here, I was thinking to myself, so how do I describe this vehicle? Because it's an AFV, it's got very good view range, Look at that on the minimap, we can spot quite a distance. But the problem that I find with it is that gun depression doesn't allow you to pop over ridges like other AFVs can. The Fox sort of gets away with it a little bit because its ATGMs are good and it's got a massive spotting distance and it's tiny, but this thing, it's got a ickle little turret, tiny little turret, very, very bad gun depression. So I usually play this vehicle like a brawler though. It's a very nice brawler, it's quite mobile, very good traverse speeds, it's got a very good gun, thank you artillery for the smoke, it's got a very good gun, a 73mm gun. So it's not the most inaccurate vehicle. I have put the Mark III chrome barrel lining on, just because I always like to have a bit of extra accuracy here and there. Doesn't matter what it does. A little bit more damage as well. So it does about 373 damage average per hit. Not bad at all. The heat rounds are about 200 and something penetration. Or I think it might be 170. Oh, it's got good enough penetration for what it needs to do. And it's got very nice damage. It's got high DPM as well, because the reload is 5.42 seconds. This does allow you to put out a lot of rounds quite quickly. The accuracy is not brilliant though, so long range sniping does become a bit of a problem. But I'm not going to have really much of a problem when I'm doing my long range sniping in this game. I'm going to have much more of a problem at close range, and you'll see that soon-ish. So I'm thinking to myself here, well, this isn't going very well at all. Two guys are already dead, they have not lost a single enemy. So what can I do? I'm going to rush up here, see if I can get around behind them, and I check this way. Nothing over there. I was expecting an OF-40 or something, and then there's a swing fire. Turn the turret, straight through, boom, straight through there, 345 damage straight off. Reload the gun, T64, and I've put myself in a really bad situation. I'm like, oh no. Then the OF-40 hits me. One thing I don't like about the BMP, it's got a tiny little turret, and it's an enormous hull. It's like sailing a boat around the map. So actually trying to pop out and take shots, you have to expose basically half your vehicle to get your turret out. Which is a bit of a problem, because as you saw there, that OF-40 just slapped us in the side for 350 damage. Even though my turret was behind cover, he still managed to hit the front of our vehicle. So I hit him there twice for 710 damage, not bad, 1055 in that short space of time. But the T64 has taken that bit there, so I'm going to leave the T64 because it might get a bit crowded. Enemy T64 over here. Enemy have lost an M109 actually. Coming into him. Can I flank him? Gun completely misses on the move. Hits a bit of cover. Checking. See his guns turning towards me, and I just think, screw this. I'm not going to even bother trying to take him on. Right then. So I'll go around here. See if I can flank him. But our friendly T64 is also hopefully engaged in combat. And it doesn't look like they're shooting at each other. Oh, the enemy T64 is in fact driving away. So they're doing a little ring around the roses around this giant oil bit. So I'll just overtake our guy. Meow. Ability isn't bad on this vehicle, but accuracy on the move is. And this is where I completely fumble everything. Come round, bounce off. Nope, did not enjoy that. Reload the gun. I should have really fired HE here, but in the end it wouldn't have helped me so much. So I'm trying to get this guy. I'm like, come on. What's that? Like the fourth shell that's bounced. He hits me for 390. Oh yeah, side shot. Nope, bounces off. Great. So I just drive back here. I've got his engine finally, and it bounces off. And I'm like, oh my god, are the heat rounds going to penetrate? Yes, finally, for 431. Not bad. Then he starts driving away. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. And I luckily get a shot into his engine deck again, finishing him off for my first kill. 1,687 damage total and 1 kill. But I completely wasted so many rounds. There was that, like, 7 rounds to take that guy out. Just ridiculous. The heat rounds are not 100% reliable. Against the T64 that is, because that gets composite armor, which get a good shape charge multiplier. And it's already got thick armor at that, so it does sort of hamper this little 73 a little bit. But we did take him out finally, only taking 1 hit. T60, what's that? Type 69-2, I like that vehicle. I was wiggling there to try and throw his aim off, come around, side shot, completely bounces off, and I'm like, okay then, screw this. Another shot, he bounced off my side as well, could have finished me off. Hit him in the side, damage his engine. I'm like, oh no 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 no. Just get back here. I'm thinking, should I load HE? Should I stick with heat? Should I load HE? But lower plate appears, and I just finish him off like that. 2 kills, 2,122 damage. Come over here. There's the Lav 300. Go to put a ghost round into the middle of nowhere. I don't know where that round went at all. My game froze a little bit there as I was doing that, so that was part of the game, not actually the video. Finish off the Lav, and then start hampering the swing fire. Swing fires are very powerful. I really don't want to get hit. I'm on 265 HP. This thing does have a nice HP pool, 1005 compared to the BMP1. It does have more HP. The side skirts and that added to this thing don't give you any extra armor at all. This thing still has crap armor, and it will die to the smallest thing. But at the moment, we seem to be still alive. Surprisingly enough, I'm usually dead around about now in this thing. I did not like this vehicle very much. I had a lot of bad games and died very early in it. This game was quite lucky that I got this one. Swing fire. Gvozdika fired us back there, though, if you saw, and we recognised their shell was coming from over here. But the enemies, there's 5 versus 4 now. I look over there and I see Lav 300. I had a direct line of sight on him. So this is where the sniping of this thing comes in. This was pure luck, though, really. This wasn't the vehicle's good accuracy at all. There he is. We can see him just about. Fire, and it was lucky. Straight through his side and put the scores down to 4-4. It was 4-6 earlier. So it looks like we might actually win now. I've got Ace Tanker now. 3,144 damage. There's the Gvozdika. Bush in between him and me. He can't see me. That's good. Put a shell into him, didn't get spotted. This swing fire over here does not know we're here then. We're not spotted. Fire, I don't know if that shell hit. I'm not sure. He does come back on low HP like that, but I'm not sure if that was me or the Lav 300 over there. And I'm like, come on, I can get him. Come on. He sits still, finish him off like that. Now, I did not think we were going to win this game. It was a 4-6. They had so many more vehicles, so many more guns than us. Big tank destroyer guns. Our guys weren't exactly on the highest HP. Most of us were all on one shot, except from, I think, our Type 69-2, who wasn't. Or our T64, one of the two. But we managed to bring it back. 3,533 damage and 7 kills. Only taking 2 shots. Showing this vehicle off, its limitations, its strengths, what it can do, what it can't do. Showing the heat rounds. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed when I was fighting that T64. I felt like a complete imbecile. Our T64, that was also fighting him, didn't really do very much as well. We sort of both fumbled around him, like, just shooting rounds, like, die. He did die in the end. It took me a lot, though. It took my shells a lot to do that. You know, I think it was 7 or 8 heat rounds. God, I wasted a lot. I only had 27 heat rounds in total, and I came out of that game with about 8 left. I fired a lot. I kept bouncing off everything, which is really annoying. But that does show the limitations of the heat rounds. 73mm. So that Ace Tanker and Gold Medal. So we did actually hit that swing fire for our blind shot. 3,804. Top on kills. We didn't do very well on the assists, though, because basically everything we shot at, we killed. Yeah, top on damage. Didn't come top on spots. And we did come top on reputation, because we were the best. So, guys, this was the BWP 1M Puma. The first Polish exclusive vehicle that's been added into the game. It is on the March Madness event at the moment, but I don't really think this vehicle's worth it. It's just a BMP1 that's been up-tiered a little bit. It's not brilliant. It's just an exclusive to have if you're a collector. So, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.
Polish.